of stadiums to win a college football game in. It's time for the coin toss now, presented by Coke Zero. Real Coke taste, 0 calories. Enjoy everything. Ramos has the ball teed up, and we're just about ready to get this one started. It's fielded at the 2. He's to the 20. He's taken down at the 29-yard line. Michigan's offense really centered around this quarterback, and as he goes, the team seems to go.
Right, over the weeks I've been watching him on film, and one thing I've seen is his ability to make good decisions. I mean, time after time, he just avoids the mistakes. And when you can do that as a quarterback, as a leader of an offense, you're going to move the football down the field.
They run it left. Gains his way to the 39-yard line.
Super effort by the tailback to pick up a nice gain on a first down. He's really a good-looking ball carrier.
From their own 39-yard line, it's first down. And he just gets rid of it. Complete, but they didn't get much there.
And that's because the defense was just waiting on it, and they attacked. The quarterback should have found somebody else downfield.
It's third down and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line. Here's the throw. I don't think he got anything on that. 3 yards there on the play.
This was just a little dump-off pass to the halfback, but it was very well defended, keeping them from moving the ball very far downfield.
Signals for a fair catch. The quarterback brings his troops out onto the field for the first drive of the game. Gives it to the back. Nice run to the left there.
That makes it second and 2.
From their own 25-yard line. Second down. He scrambles. He's wrapped up for the sack.
I think the offensive line got a bit confused. Now, they're seeing that the blitz is going to be able to come up, and I think they communicated to be able to pick up the blitz. The problem is you cannot leave that defensive end free. That time, you could see the speed that he had to be able to get to the quarterback. I mean, he has his wide receiver wide open. You spend all those hours during the week to be able to get prepped and ready to go. You got an open man like this, just step and deliver and make the throw.
And so far, it's been totally even. In close games like this, every possession is likely to matter. Here's a handoff, left side. He's at the 30, to the 20, to the 10. He's pushed out of bounds around the 1-yard line.
This is a team that knows when and how to attack on the ground. They have a very good sense for what plays will work when.
It's first down, and they'll be looking for 6 points here. Play action. Strike to his receiver, no good.
This is a well-designed play by the offensive coordinator. Everything really seemed to be working just fine, except for the quarterback. He's got to throw a better football.
This defense not wanting to give an inch here. They give to the tailback. And he scores.
traditions of college football is this defense and the way they play with such passion and enthusiasm in this environment. We're seeing that again today.
And while they are behind, they know they can knot things up in a heartbeat. It's way too early to change the game plan. 2-yard gain and the quarterback keeper.
That makes it 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8. Ball on the 25.
It's a nice completion, but give the defense a lot of credit. They weren't fooled at all. They were able to hold him to a short gain. Brad, I just think this quarterback's got to do a much better job of being able to read that defense and make quicker decisions. And especially when the defense starts to get pressure, you've got to either get rid of that football and check it down or take off and run with it.
Calls for the fair catch. They ran the ball very well on their last drive, and it resulted in 6. Michigan is up 7. The halfback with a carry. He makes his way to about the 48.
If you can consistently run effectively like this, it'll force the defense to pay more attention to the run. That creates chances in the play-action passing game.
Makes it to the 41.
Good solid running right there. Getting past the defensive lineman and into the secondary before it could be stopped.
From the 41-yard line. First down. Fired back to the tailback, but he can't bring it in. There he goes. He's at the 20, the 10. He's all the way home. Touchdown.
When you see that end zone in front of you, it can elevate your running to another level. Awesome play.
He makes the PAT. Looks like they're ready for the kick. Durham from the 1. He's to the 20. And down he goes at the 26. The Wolverines are smothering the opposition so far today. What's this offense got to do to get off the schneid?
Well, you've talked to offensive coordinators about that, and they'll say we've got to find our go-to guy. Who are our players that we know we can count on, and what are the plays that we typically feel the most confident about? That's usually where the offenses tend to go when they're getting shut down.
And they make the stop right around the 34.
That makes it 2nd and 2.
So it's 2nd down and about 2 yards to go. He's on the run. And he's taken down at the 34.
That's not everyday speed you're talking about with this guy. This is a unique burst combined with a really impressive field vision.
From their own 43-yard line. First down. It's caught. First down, and he's out of bounds. Nice looking play that time.
Well, the defense was blitzing here, and again, great recognition by the quarterback to find the hot receiver.
Tackle made at the 35.
That's good for a gain of 8 yards. That makes It's 2nd and 2.
It's second down, and they're about 2 yards away from the sticks. Looking for his man, incomplete. And there wasn't anyone in the vicinity.
I think the ball just slipped down on him.
On the throw, incomplete pass. Well, what do you do here, Kirk?
This is a tough call. They got stopped on 3rd down, but I'd be surprised if they didn't take another shot at it here on 4th and short.
It's 4th down. They call on the kicker for a long field goal. It's up. No good. He pushed it to the right. Not a lot of success on that kick. So our count is still 14-0 Michigan. And offense is back on the field after running the ball very well on their last drive.
This offensive line really opened up some big gaps for the running back last time.
It's out to around the 45. From their own 45-yard line. It's 1st down. He makes his way to about the 45.
That brings up 2nd and 1.
We've played one. Michigan leads it 14-0. And we welcome you back to the action here. Just about set to start the 2nd quarter. Taken down to the backfield. It's 3rd down, and they're about 2 yards shy of the sticks. Here's the halfback. Down at the 49-yard line. They attempted to pick up the first by running it, and they failed.
And the defensive line won that battle easily.
He takes it out at the 14. Tackles the 25-yard line. It was a pretty one-sided first quarter, but I wouldn't be surprised if things changed in a big way before halftime. They'll bring him down at the 38.
I like how efficient the offense looked on that play. Everybody knew their assignment, and it all came together for a nice run.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 38. Throws incomplete, intended for his wideouts. A little too much juice on that one.
This quarterback sometimes gets a little bit too excited back there and tries to put too much on it. He's got to relax and just make a good throw.
Nearly picked off, but he couldn't hold it.
This is a very well-coached defense. They know to get their hands up in the air and to try to knock down passes.
From their own 38-yard line. 3rd down. That was a good pass and catch there, but still not enough for the 1st down.
That's not an easy conversion here on 3rd down for the offense. All the defense has to do is stay back, keep everything in front of them, come up and make the tackle.
Short gain there by the halfback for the 1st down.
They only needed a yard, and the tailback was able to get it.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 49. Now he's scrambling.
This is the kind of steady, strong drive that coaches love to see. Right now, they're firing on all cylinders.
Tackle around the 26-yard line.
It's great when a running attack comes through for the first down like this. It makes an offense so much more versatile.
Here's the 8th play of the series. He's tackled around the 23-yard line. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run.
And he took a shot on that play, Brad. It looks like his head might be still ringing a little bit.
It's second down, 7 to go. Ball on the 23. They'll run it. Nice run to the outside. Here's play number 10 on the drive. He's going to try and scramble. Slides down to the ground.
Brad, you just don't see this very often in college football. That is their 5th first down on this drive alone. They have great rhythm right now as an offense. And look at that poor defense. They're looking over the sidelines to the defensive coordinator for some help. They need to change things up.
Out to about the 9-yard line. Pickup of a yard for the tailback.
One thing about this linebacker over the years that separates him from the rest are his instincts and ability to make the play. That's a nice tackle by the senior.
And he makes it out to about the 8-yard line. A 1-yard gain by the halfback.
We've watched this guy play, and over the course of his college career, he's made some spectacular tackles. Nice play.
Looking for the corner. They'll get him for a loss. 3-yard loss there.
Pretty good stand there. They weren't fooled at all by the offensive play call.
This should be an easy field goal. Kicks away, and it's good. LSU ready to kick this one off. Marshall has it at the 5. And he's tackled at the 27-yard line. Michigan's done what they had to do offensively. They've done a nice job here in the first half, partner.
Boy, it's been very consistent for them, and consequently they have a nice lead here going into halftime. But again, they've got to be able to do a nice job here of continuing to fight, because this offense that they're facing across the line of scrimmage on the other side of the ball, they can score in a hurry. So still a lot of football to be played.
The cavalry's coming. And he throws it away. The defense got some pressure and forced a bad pass.
I think they've been a little bit more aggressive here with their pass rush, and that time it paid off with an incompletion.
Second down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 27. Hands it off on the delay. And they hit him in the backfield.
The object was to sell the pass and then sneak by the defensive line with the run. The problem here was that the quarterback didn't sell the pass very well.
He lets it go. And he's tackled at about the 45. Nice pickup there.
I'll tell you what, the defense gambled a bit here and came with the blitz, and the quarterback showed tremendous poise by making a good read and delivered a nice ball to the open man. pressure was still enough to force a bad pass. If you can get in there and disrupt the pocket, then the quarterback is going to have a tougher time getting the ball to his playmakers.
Here we go. Green and white.
Fires across the middle. And he is drilled to the 37-yard line.
Most of the time, zone coverage will take away the outlet. Not that time.
From the 37-yard line. First down. They'll go with the run once again. They'll knock him down for a loss.
The defense just met the blockers head on and drove them back straight into the run.
Going right to his tailback. And they make the stop at the 32.
You can tell he's got a lot of faith in his wide receivers. Even when he's a little bit off target, they can pull it in and make something happen.
He gets rid of this one. They'll call on the field goal unit here for this long field goal attempts. It has the distance, and he got it. They line up to kick this one away. From his own goal line, he's to the 20. And the kicker comes in to make the tackle. They'll come back out with some confidence from having put through the field goal last time. They didn't have much of a chance on that play.
Okay, this defense has a lot of speed. They're all over him by the time he caught the ball.
It's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 30. He's scrambling, and he's sacked.
I think that one's on the offensive line. They've got to do a better job of holding their blocks, or else this quarterback's going to be pulling turf out of his face mask all game.
We've still got a half of football remaining. The Wolverines lead it by 2 touchdowns.
We played 30 minutes. Glad to have you with us on the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 halftime show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. David Pollock and I here in the studio to break down everything that just happened in your game. Let's not get too carried away by the numbers, but both of these teams averaging less than 6 yards per pass. It's an indication, it seems, that maybe there's not the personnel out there that really scares this defense that can really stretch the defense.
Yeah, we talk about it all the time, having those big-time speed guys and those playmakers on the outside. They really make the cornerbacks bail and take away the deep ball. And they're not scared right now. They're just squatting on the outside and saying, you're not going to run by me, you're not going to throw it deep, and all I'm going to do is try to make sure that you catch the underneath stuff and wrap you up and tap you. So somebody has to emerge as a playmaker, and you have to find the playmakers down the field to make some big home run plays.
David and I will stay locked in on everything going on in college football. We're going to wrap it up here in the studio. Just about time to get you out to your second half. Brad and Kirk ready with a call.
All right, Reese and David, thanks, guys. Second half action just about ready to start here. Durham fields at the goal line. Tackle made at the 24. There's got to be some sense of urgency to this offense right now. They don't have the luxury of wasting drives if they want to get back in the game. He makes the catch and has a first down. That one's more than good enough for the first down.
Well, Brian, that is a great play by the quarterback to find his target past the marker to keep this drive moving.
from their own 39-yard line. It's first down. Scrambling around. Decides to tuck it in, and he's got space. He's at midfield. He's taken down to the 38-yard line. From the 38-yard line, first down. And he gets a yard on the run. Tackle made at the 13. So they go on the ground and pick up another first down.
They are stringing together a nice little drive here. If they keep this up, it'll be hard to keep them out of the end zone.
From the 13-yard line, first down. He rifles it. Throws complete. Touchdown. And did that play ever develop nicely?
Well, it's all about the receiver on this play. He beat his man off the line and then ran a perfect route. All he had to do after that was make the catch.
And it takes some real accuracy on those deep corner routes, so kudos to the quarterback. He splits the uprights with the extra point. LSU is lining up to kick this one off. He'll take it from the 2. He's to the 20. He's tackled at the 23. And here we go with the offense ready to get things going again. Michigan up 7 points. Takes it up the middle for a nice run. Second down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down. Again with the run. And he's taken down at the 30. Maybe a yard on the run by the tailback.
You won't break or bend this linebacker. He won't miss that tackle too often.
The Wolverines saw one of their top players going down earlier, but it looks like he's going to be able to get back in there. Fires quickly. First and 10. All on their own 35. To the back, and they get him in the backfield for a loss.
Did you see how quickly he was able to get into the backfield and make that tackle? Not many guys that big can move that fast.
And here's another third down. He's got to throw it in a hurry. Looks for his running back, incomplete. Michigan is up a score. Signals for a fair catch. There's still plenty of time to keep running their offense as usual here. I don't think they need to feel any anxiety about trailing.
This quarterback's confidence more and more as this game goes on. He's really throwing the ball with some purpose.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 44. They go to the ground game. He tackles him for a loss.
It's never good for a back's confidence to get tackled for a loss. But this guy knows that he's got to just keep at it, and the holes will start to open up.
He makes it to the 45-yard line. The halfback picks up a yard.
With the safeties coming up making plays near the line of scrimmage, that tells your offense they've got to start throwing the ball to keep them honest.
3rd down now, and they need to get it inside the 46. Complete, but out of bounds. Going to lose some ground. They're coming after this punter. Goes for the fair catch. Their last drive broke down, and they punted. What do they have in store this time out? Michigan is up 7. Trying to get it to the tight end, but it falls to the ground. 2nd and 10. Ball on the 18-yard line.
I think this quarterback's got to do a much better job of being able to read that defense and make quicker decisions. And especially when the defense starts to get pressure, you've got to either get rid of that football or check it down or take off and run with it.
Not a good series there throwing the football.
Yeah, not what you want to see as a head coach. 3 plays and all incomplete.
Signals for a fair catch. This deficit can be easily overcome, sure. But they have to be thinking if they don't get something going on this series, the burden is going to be felt by their defense. Quick throw, incomplete, Waddle's receiver.
This is a well-designed play by the offensive coordinator. Everything really seemed to be working just fine, except for the quarterback. He's got to throw a better football.
At the 27. He's had no problem finding running room today. That makes it 100 yards.
This young man has had one of those games that the head coach, I'm sure, is thinking about, you know what, let's try to build around this guy and look into the future and try to build our offense around it.
1st down, 10 to go. Ball on the 27. Now he's scrambling. They'll make the sack. The middle for a nice gain. 3rd down now. They need to get it to the 17. Quick throw. He's tackled at about the 11. And they pick up the first down with a pass to the tight end.
It's easy to forget about the tight end sometimes coming off the line. But you always have to watch this guy because he's certainly capable of making big plays.
Quick strike to the receiver. They'll bring him down around the 4-yard line. They need about 3 yards to get the first here on second down. He's on the run, and he's going to run this one in. Touchdown. And really a nice run there by that quarterback.
Well, great decision by the quarterback, reading the defense, and as soon as he saw the open field, he cut it upfield and scored the touchdown.
They'll line up for the extra point in an attempt to tie the game. He makes the PAT. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. Taken from the 3-yard line. And what a play by the kicker to take him down. Time's getting a little bit tighter now. You got to make every possession count.
I'm not sure the quarterback saw him when he was getting ready to pass because he stuck his paw right in the passing line.
Second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Alert read on that play. He didn't have too much time to react to that pass.
Scratching their heads a little.
This is the kind of solid, consistent play you look for in your defense. Let's see if the offense can follow it up.
Balls for the fair catch. So it's time to see this offense go to work again.
This defense couldn't stop them from moving the ball and inevitably finding the end zone.
Quick to the receiver and it falls incomplete. There's a player hurt. It doesn't look to be that bad. So with 1 quarter remaining, this game is all tied up at 17. Just about set to get back to the action here in quarter number 4 in a tie ball game. He's tackled at the 20-yard line. It's third down, 8 to go. Ball on the 20-yard line. Under pressure. They bring him down.
Coaches don't like it when the quarterback gets hit like that. You'd be surprised to see the old coach get on his lineman to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
After the sack, it's now 4th and long. Marshall is back awaiting the punt. Signals for a fair catch. You've got to be aware that capitalizing on this drive is crucial. You want to take the pressure off you and put it on your opponent. Empty backfield, quarterback in the gun. 5 wide receivers. Catches it, and he's looking for more. Around the 44-yard line. Quarterback really kept his boys under pressure and delivered a pretty nice little ball right there.
You get 6 yards, and that makes picking picking up the first down very reasonable.
So it's second down now. They need about 4 yards to pick up the first. Gives it off. And they make the stop at about the 43-yard line. He makes his way to about the 28. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 28. Fires down. He is drilled at the 15. From the 15-yard line, it's second down. Going for it all to the end zone. Makes it to the 12-yard line. It's 4th down. They're going to go for the easy 3 here. He gets it up, and the field goal is good. Looks like they're ready for the kick. Nice kick, plenty of distance. He's to the 20. Makes it to the 22-yard line. Both teams realize that when the ball is snapped, we're one play away from a very different ballgame. A little more than 2 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Caught, open field. He's to the 40. Down the sideline. He's taken down to the 36-yard line.
That makes it 1st and 10.
So let's see how the defense responds now. It's 1st down and 10. And that one's going to hit the ground incomplete. From the 36-yard line, second down. Got it. Complete, and he's out of bounds. Those
was a really nice play on the ball by the receiver for a substantial gain and a first down.
Tackle made around the 13-yard line. Great job by the running back, and that's a gain of 9. Short yardage situation here. It's 2nd down and 1.
Sometimes a play is not going to work for whatever reason. Doesn't mean you throw the play away. You just need to execute better next time.
Just over a minute left. A lot of frustration by the offense, but you've got to give the defense credit for coming up with a stop in this quarter in a game this close. So it's 4th down. So the kicker comes out. We'll try to put 3 points on the board. He gets it up, and it's long enough, and he nails the long field goal. Ramos gets set to kick this one away. He's to the 20. And he's taken down at the 25-yard line. Late in the 4th quarter, tie football game, an important game for both these teams, and this is where you find out who your leaders are. The handoff. And he's taken down right around the 34. There are 5 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Broken up. And he did a nice job breaking up that pass.
So he did a great job here of not risking a big gain. Instead, he just batted it down.
It's 3rd down. This offense is about 3 feet away from that first down mark. He's at midfield. The quarterback has some room. To the 20. To the 10. He scores. What a play. Michigan's staff is so lucky they got a multi-dimensional quarterback.
Nothing is more dangerous to a defense than dealing with a quarterback that can run and throw. This time he used his feet to get into the end zone for a crucial touchdown in this game.
He splits the uprights with the extra point. It was a quick 3-play, 75-yard drive, and they put up 7 points.
Well, right now this offense is hot. And they also took advantage of some mistakes there by the defense.
So the score now, 27-20. He's tackled at the 28-yard line.
Well, that's what it's all about for these guys. If you can turn up the pressure, you'll create more chances for your defense.
Good pass rush by these guys today. They'll just need to have one final solid defensive series, and they'll put the seal on this game. Even in a game this close, I think it's going to take something very unexpected to change the outcome. But that doesn't mean it won't happen. Under a minute left in the game. Down the 33-yard line, and they get 5 yards from that completion.
Not a bad play. They gained 5 yards out of it. They keep moving the defense back.
Makes a catch, and he's got nowhere to go. That play was going nowhere.
Yeah, give a lot of credit to the defense here, recognizing pass and swarming to the receiver.
3rd down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down. He's hit and taken down. He's going to try and scramble. And he's going to come up with a sack. He's under pressure. That tackle just sealed the deal. That's going to do it for this one. Our final score, 27-20, Wolverines. That brings this broadcast to a close. 3A Sports, Kirk Herbstreit. I'm Brad Nessler. We'll see you soon for another edition of NCAA Football 14. looking touchdown.
Once you get inside the 10-yard line, this halfback is automatic.
So they had their chances to stop him, but in the end, he comes up with a big play. He makes the PAT. An 8-play, 75-yard drive, and they come away with 7 points. So the score now, 7-3. Looks like they're ready to come away with PAT. He comes up on this half into the end zone there. Great looking. And it pays off.
Here we go. Green
And it pays off. Touchdown.
And what are the plays that we typically feel the most confident about? That's usually where the offenses tend to go when they're getting shut down like this.
Little handoff. And he is drilled at the 27-yard line. A 2-yard run by the halfback.
If it's any consolation, he did pick up some positive yards, but I doubt that's enough to make him forget the hit that he just took.
From their own 27-yard line. Second down. A little counter, but he goes nowhere. Boy, was he drilled as he let go of that football.
Yeah, he's going to feel that one tomorrow.
That'll bring up 4th and 13.